Welcome everybody back to the Teach Me to Sell Our Journey update on our YouTube channel. We initially started this about a month or so ago, and we had planned to do it weekly, but then we thought there wasn't necessarily enough information to give you guys on a weekly basis to keep it as riveting as we want to. So we decided to stretch it out and do it monthly, a little more of a progressive journey, so you can kind of see it over a year's take. You can watch 12 videos and really see where we've come and gone in a year. So at the time of this recording, it is mid-October 2020, and great things are happening all around us at Teach Me to Sell. Thank you for making some time to be here. Kirk, thank you for making some time to be here. Super excited to share with everybody else what is going on. You know what, Kirk? It's been a great month, actually. We've had, I think, a lot of growth, a lot of knowledge, a lot of awareness. We'll jump on some numbers real quick, just to kind of so that in fact, I think moving forward, we're just going to start with numbers, get them out of the way so that everybody can see where we are, where we've gone, where we're going. We can see the same thing, and then we'll move on to some wins and what we want to work on in the coming month. Does that work for you?
Yeah, I love it. That sounds great.
So first of all, huge shout out to you, Kirk Van Linden. And I say this in the sense that you are, while we are building this business together as a team and as a partnership, right now our main funnel and fun and creative space is YouTube. And while we both take part in the creation of these videos, obviously, if you're watching our channel and subscribed, you'll see that. But Kirk, you do all of the editing at this point and really put in a lot more time into our overall product. So generally, this wouldn't be what it is without you. So thank you very much. Appreciate that. Just want to put that out there publicly.
Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate it. And I mentioned before, like I do enjoy the editing and I love the filming and everything that we're doing. But for any of you out there who are doing this on your own as well, there's a little more work to it than what you would realize. And then that's how it was for me. By the way, I had very little editing experience. I played around on iMovie a little bit, and so I knew really nothing. Started from scratch, and then now we're starting to get better and better, and it's a lot of fun. So
and it is, the quality of our videos has really, like, I would say, tenfolded in the past month. So thank you for that as well.
Yeah.
So numbers wise, speaking of YouTube, we are currently at, we'll start with videos. I think last time we made this, we were somewhere around 21 or something like that, or maybe even 16 or something. I don't know. But our goal was by the end of September to have between
28 and 32. It was between 28 and 32.
28 and 32, and we ended at 31.
Yep.
Right. So that was good. We've added 2 since then, and we've got a couple on deck. So we're currently at the time of this recording at 33 videos. Ideally, by the time you actually see this video on our page, we'll probably be around 37 or so, give or take. Because we've got some on deck, and obviously this won't be included as well.
Yeah, including this, we have 5 that have already been recorded that just haven't yet been edited and uploaded. So we often will batch them a little bit to where we have some content ideas that either you want or that we just have in our minds that we want to actually create for you. So we'll film those videos, and then it takes me a little bit of time to edit. Right now, it's taking me for a short video from start to finish. It's about a 3-hour process per video. For some of you who are doing this more regularly, you're probably much faster than I am. But it takes a little time. So
practice makes close to perfect, as they say. So 33 videos, 576 views of those videos, which I think is a stellar number. I'm happy that we're almost halfway to the 1,000 mark within our first 6 to 8 weeks of actual content creation. 38 subscribers, which is a huge number. Avin is leaving, by the way. He's just decided he's had
the cat just opens the doors, both doors too, by the way, which is
he's a big guy. He says enough's enough. I'm out of here. So we got 38 subscribers. So thank you, by the way, to everybody who's subscribing. Ideally, by the time you get this or you see this, we're at a bunch more. Our goal for October of 2020 is to reach 44 subscribers and have 44 videos, actually. So we've got 33. We want to have 44 by the end of the month and 44 subscribers. We've had about 7 to 8 subscribers just in this past week. We've had a video right now that is trending rather well. It's actually growing faster than any of our other videos, which is Kirk doing his take on Sell Me This Pen and explaining why it's a valuable learning process.
Oh, Ryan, do the pointing thing somewhere, and we'll see if our editor can put it in there. All right.
We'll put it right here.
Perfect.
Good spot. Okay, so just so you know, check out this video. I mean, it's awesome. It's trending. People are watching it for a reason, but it's also sending people our way. So to this point, it's adding views, it's adding subscribers. Oh, there it is again.
Oh.
See it right there? Nice. So check it out. Okay. So there we are. 38 subscribers, 576 views, 33 videos. That's our YouTube, and we're putting a lot of our time, and I'm going to get into that in a minute, or we will, just in general, why we're part of what our coming months are going to look like, some of the other projects that we're working on and how we're utilizing YouTube to build that. Quickly, Facebook page, though, we've jumped to over 1,000. We've got 1,223 likes, which is cool. And that's where we do our weekly Thursday night lives, where we talk about sales. We talk about sales tips, mindset tips, all type of thing. It's a live interactive thing. So if you haven't liked us there yet, check it out. It's facebook.com/teachmetosell. And as always, we have 1,223 likes, but only 1,215 followers. So there's still that 8 people who don't like us, but will follow
They don't,
us.
I'll follow you, but I don't know if I like you. I don't know.
You're okay.
That's fine.
I'm not ready to make that commitment. And then big news on Twitter, where we spend 0 time, we've got 23 followers. So if you're on Twitter, that will be a space that we will play one day. Right now, it's more of a placeholder. But listen, if you're on there anyway, check it out. Teach Me to Sell. Logos is there. You can't miss us. So those are our numbers. Just want to share them. Hope you enjoyed. Take notes, because I can't wait till next month when they're all doubled. Kirk, do you want to jump on wins from here?
Yeah.
Or speak to numbers in any way. I didn't mean to.
No, I like that. So for us, and by the way, our numbers are small compared to, let's say, some of the big players out there that have millions and millions of views and followers, but we're loving the journey, right? So all of these little, seeing the trending in the right direction, it's telling us that what we're talking about is relevant, that people like it or want more of it, or we're in the right direction, right? So even though we're not millions, we're loving it. And it's got to be fun for us too. Otherwise, it's just work. Right?
Yeah. And you got to start somewhere. Only thing I'll just say is, those people that do have millions, they started somewhere. And to be honest with you, we've been doing a lot of research, most of those people didn't have this many views /likes /subscribers in their first 6 to 8 weeks. And so we're actually.
Yeah, that's a good point. For perspective, we've been doing this for 10 weeks. This is our 10th week of doing YouTube. So we're not expecting to have, to go viral or anything. And our content is educational. And so, but with that, we're having a lot of fun, and it's going to require us to be enjoying what we're doing in order to keep doing it. But with that, we had some really big learnings this week, and a big pivotal point for us. And those are the big wins for us in general, is like, we've learned something, we've made something better. And when it comes to YouTube, this sounds silly if you don't know much about the YouTube algorithm or anything, but one thing that finally clicked for us that I think was exciting, we started realizing that, yes, the keywords, the title that you title your video, it matters a lot. So you may do a video about cats, but the title of that video needs to be relevant to the content, but also something that people are actually searching for. So we've been spending more and more time on doing that keyword search that's relevant for the video. So the most recent video that Ryan had pointed at.
Oh, there it is.
I did it again. That video, the keywords, it's not just sell me this pen, but the explained part afterwards, all of that gave us a competitive advantage in a very competitive pool. But here's the big win for us. That same title, if you look at that video, is in the title. Then it's in the description. It's more or less, there's a pinned comment that matters in that, because you'll see that in there as well. But then the MP4 file itself that is uploaded is named those keywords. Apparently that matters. And the thumbnail that we created for that video has that exact same title. We didn't know this until recently, but doing all of those places, I mean, it's not the be all end all, and it doesn't make a video go viral, but every little detail throughout helps a ton, as well as the tags that we put into our channel and the video. So that was a big learning. And then the other really big one for our YouTube channel was, this time last week, you couldn't even search for our channel. You could type in Teach Me to Sell in the search for YouTube and you wouldn't find us. And you could put in Teach Me to Sell, all one word, which was our channel name. It still didn't work. Today, if you type in Teach Me to Sell, 4 different words, you can see that our channel has now been named what we wanted it to in the first place, which is Teach Me to Sell, not all one word, but also it's showing up in the search. And that is a big win for us, because we used to have to just send people the link to get to our YouTube channel. You actually can search for it now. So that we've already seen a benefit, because we saw a slight initial spike in our subscribers, just because we nailed down something that seems like it should be basic, but wasn't working on our channel until this week. I think it was literally 2 or 3 days ago, we then became searchable. So that was just a fantastic win for us.
Should I show them what it looks like?
Yeah, let's share that.
Look at this. Look at this, everybody. We're real. Check it out. Here it is, October. So you type in "Teach Me to Sell," you get our thing. You get there's up there. I don't even have to point. There's the video that Kirk made. There it is. And if you want, there's 8 more videos. So here we are. We're even showing up above good old Leonardo DiCaprio. Sell this thing. So sell this pen. See, we are winning in the sell this to pen market. Just like wanted to share.
Although I will say, I'll point out that because you're logged in under your channel, YouTube recognizes that you seem to be specifically interested in this Teach Me to Sell website or a YouTube channel. So they're going to put yours higher. You'd have to go under the Cognito window in order to see what everyone else would see in that.
Should we do that real quick?
Yeah. Which, by the way, that's a learning too, to know that YouTube does also put videos in front of you specifically, and it would be different for the general public.
Oh. There it is, in the face.
Yeah, that's right. That's a good point. For Teach Me to Sell, yes. For Sell Me This Pen, we're
Sell Me This Pen. We're actually first day we put it up there. We did show up. Now I think we're not. Let's check it out.
But actually, that's really fantastic. We're relevant. We're becoming relevant.
Oh, Sell Me This Pen.
I think we're in the top 20 here, though.
Ready?
Yep.
Scroll. Here we go. Scrolling. Wait for it. Yesterday we were in the top 20. Today, because it's a day or two older, we are no longer in the top 20. Oh, there we are.
Oh my goodness, we're still in the game.
But yeah, it's only 3 days old. And listen, most of these are years old and have thousands of, if not millions of views. And so listen, October 2021, we're going to be way up here.
That's right.
That is the plan.
You guys check in next year. After the zombie apocalypse is over, the zombie COVID apocalypse is over, check that same video and we're probably no longer the 20th.
Millions and millions of views.
Selling millions of views by then.
Selling people pens all day long.
Yep.
I digress. Sorry, I just wanted to show what a little bit of our life is like, the things that we look at, how this information is useful and what we actually go through to get there.
And I can't emphasize enough, like, we're having fun doing this. And if you in your own business, you got to be finding the small things that are actually enjoyable and fun, but also useful to your business. And then do more of that, because some of the other stuff, it gets tedious, right? We're creating different content pieces and working with different areas that we know are necessary that are doable, but maybe not as fun as YouTube. If you watch our YouTube channel, you'll see that sometimes we're a little funny, we're a little quirky, we crack ourselves up, and we leave that stuff in most of the time. And so I don't know, I highly encourage you to do some things that maybe are a little edgy or a little fun that you enjoy a lot, and just lean into those. That's how you're going to be able to do it long term. And so for us, I don't know, for me, I'm having a lot of fun with playing in this YouTube space and figuring it out. And I'm not too caught up on, do we have 1 million views or 1 million subscribers, or are we winning yet? Maybe a year from now, I'll get a little more serious in that space, but it's been fun. It's been a lot of a learning curve, but I'm enjoying the learning. Ryan's enjoying the learning, and we're getting better and better at it while we're simultaneously working on other things in the background, which actually might be a good segue for where we're going next with some of the things that we're currently building and creating as well.
Definitely. Yeah. And real quick, I will just touch on the fun and the silliness and the quirkiness while we're talking about video count, etc. One of our other ideas, we do have a couple. So Kirk, in his mastering of his editing, has occasionally taken some of our outtakes and put them together into different blooper videos that I find absolutely hilarious and watched hundreds of times. But we're just curious if that's something you guys would also like to see, because we're thinking about adding an additional playlist of outtakes, of bloopers, of stuff like that, just to add some entertainment value. And so you guys can get to see a even more silly side to us. So let us know in the comments below. Would you want to see blooper videos? Would you want to see a blooper playlist? Because they're really actually very funny, but maybe it's just funny to us. I don't know. So let us know down below. That would be helpful, because we always want to add more content, but we also want to make sure that it's valuable to you guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, working on. So let's go to the next month. We said we want to have a certain amount of videos. I think we're definitely going to hit the 44 subscribers. And I know we're going to hit 44 views, 44 videos. We got 5 on deck already. So that puts us at 40. That just leaves another 4 for the end of the month. What we are also now working on are some more content for you. I touched on, we want to make sure everything's for value for you. when Kirk and I meet, one thing we've learned from a lot of the people we follow, a lot of just the way entrepreneurialism is done these days, is it's all about service. And that's who we are as human beings. And so we really want to just give you more than you think you're paying for, or at any point, we want to give you way more value than you're expecting to get whatever we're offering.
And so far you've been paying nothing. Your time is also a currency.
Value.
So when he says that, it's a matter of like, if you sit down, are you getting the value for that for right now? Because right now you'll notice that there's nothing that you could buy from us.
Like literally. And so that's why, in our 36 videos, 39, how many? No, 33 videos that we have.
33 videos.
It took us a while to count that before this video started. But in the 33 videos, you'll notice we're not selling you anything except for a pen in that one video, but that's about the extent of it. Because
even then we're not really selling you a pen. We're teaching you how to sell it.
And in that though, you'll notice my point is that this is all content for you. We want to serve you. We really genuinely want to give you everything that we possibly can. So our next things that we're building now are some free downloads, some different things that can also serve you in other ways. And right now we're putting together two. The first one, and these are first our initial ideas, but the first one is going to be, we're going to create a video on the value of affirmations and whether or not they work for you. And I certainly, if they're done the right way and they're done with the right emotion, they're done with the right intention, the right consistency, the right follow through, believe that they absolutely work. And that will be more what the video that I'm going to make will be on. How and why are your affirmations working or not working? So what we're going to do is have a free download that we're going to attach. There'll be a link to the video or in the comments of the video or the description of the video. You get the point. That will have a download. And so this will be 300 affirmations that will be malleable, that you can use based on a lot of stuff that I do, that you can record, that you can put music behind, that you can do different things to add more purpose to your day. Yeah. And you'll be able to take out ones you don't like and add the ones you do or whatever. It would make it very. So that's one thing. We'll have that by the end of the month. And then secondly, I'm putting together a list of, obviously this is a sales channel as well. So we're going to talk about who are you listening to, where are you getting your sales information from? And so we're going to put together another downloadable PDF of the 50 top sales podcasts that are out there right now. So you can start looking around and decide what's good for you and get some information from some other experts out there. And then possibly, some other sales books. And so just some information that we can give to you to serve you. So both of those should be not only done, but also downloadable before November 1st, 2020. So that is on our list of things to do. Those are, and obviously that on top of some more videos. I think those are our main points in the next couple of weeks. Kirk, what am I missing?
One thing I would add is, so I mentioned everything that we've been doing up to this point has been free and is free. We are working on an actual product, but it's going to take a little while for us to actually launch that. But here's why. We're only going to launch a product if a few factors fall into place. Number one is that whatever we actually do charge, it's an incredibly fair price. And what our goal is when you get done with it, you feel that the value is about 10 times what you paid for it. Number two is that we're not just creating what we think that you want. We're actually creating based on what you're telling us that you want, what you need out of the gate. So our goal right now with our first product, to let you a little bit behind the scenes, we've done a lot in the outlining and creation of it already, but we're trying to find exactly what it is that, say, new coaches or entrepreneurs that are struggling in any capacity, what is it that you need right now? If you had something that right now would add immediate value to the conversation, to your mindset, to any of those things, what is it that you feel would give you the most confidence, the most movement inside of your business or whatever it is that you're creating? But it's going to take us a little bit of time. We're anticipating December, January on the actual launch on something like that.
And we're trying to figure that out as well, because it is an election year. Especially if you're watching this in the future, you know what it was like in October 2020. It was a crazy year wrapping up, and so we have the election coming up in November, and then the holidays in December, and so we're just trying to read the market a little bit and learn when would be the best time to actually launch that.
Yep.
But along those lines, with everything that Kirk just said, again, if you're watching this video, we would love for you in the comments below right now. Feel free just to, what do you want to see in any type of a sales mindset training? Something that is affordable. Like, don't worry about cost or length or anything like that. Just what do you want to learn? That would really be a big help for us. And then I'd also, if you want to, another place to do this as well, not only for the product that we're coming up with, but, and I'm going to share my screen one more time here. If you go to our channel, and you'll notice that this is probably where you're on our home or videos, but if you click on this discussion tab, look, I just put up about a week ago. I just put this up here. What do you want us to make a video about? This is a great place for you to just kind of come in. We want to make content that you want to see. We want to make content that you want to learn from. We want to answer any questions. This video channel, this YouTube channel is for you. So feel free to go here. Avin, I don't know if you can hear him meowing in the background. He's excited to go there. He's telling you to do the same thing. So check that out as well. That is our journey update, October 2020. Looking forward to doing this again. I can't wait. I'm actually super excited. I feel like really, especially with this last week, the momentum building from our Sell Me a Pen video. Oh, but you know what we didn't mention real quick is that we've been working with a company called Social 5. And they were sending people to our Facebook page. That's how we were building our community there. And now for the month of October, starting actually next week, so we don't have any results yet, but we're going to be sending, we're going to be running some ads that are going to be sending people to our YouTube channel. So I'm excited to obviously surpass our 44 subscribers. And we'd like to hit, here's 2 other things I didn't mention, Kirk, and I'm so sorry because I think it's important for people to know.
Yeah, it's good.
One is when we get to 50 videos, right? So
yeah, that's right. I forgot about this. Yeah, I'm glad you're saying this. Tell them. Sorry to
50,
cut
you off, we did want to celebrate a little bit. So right now we use a program called TubeBuddy. And maybe we'll put them in the description here below.
Yeah, I can do that.
So basically it's just something you can download as a Chrome
it's
extension.
Free. TubeBuddy is a free tool for YouTubers. And if you don't have it, if you're creating YouTube videos, I highly encourage you to get it, at least the free version like what we're using now. So
yeah.
Context.
So, but when we get to 50 videos, we've decided as a treat for ourselves, we're going to start paying for the awesome super duper deluxe version of TubeBuddy. Yeah. So we are almost there with 17 videos to go. And then the other thing we are striving for, the other race is 200 subscribers. Because at that point we are able to then
100 is what he was saying, not 200, but we're racing to 100 subscribers. Yes.
Correct.
But
and
we're also racing to 200,
right.
But 100 is the number.
So, you know, 200 is welcome, universe. But right now we're racing to 100 subscribers because when we get there, then we can change our channel from YouTube channel /UCGXOXQMZYK to YouTube channel / Teach Me to Sell.
Yeah.
So
you're allowed. There's certain things that YouTube allows you to do. So once you have 100 subscribers, you can customize your YouTube URL. You can't do it before that. There's another one that happens at 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, and that is that you would be able to monetize your YouTube channel as well for those interested in doing something like that down the road. So we know the different benchmarks, and we're just a little excited to celebrate that along the way. But we're going to customize our YouTube URL. That'll be a celebratory thing. But also after we've done enough work for 50 videos, and the significance of that, by the way, is by the time you've done 50 videos, you start to have a pretty good idea of what to do on how to create the videos. And you have a system and a format and a schedule. And so it's in a routine. And so by 50 videos on YouTube, you've now begun the YouTube journey is kind of what we're thinking of. After 50, we've now paid our dues to now say, and now we really have a YouTube channel. And so we're going to reward ourselves with that paid version of TubeBuddy, which will give us a lot of different tips and tricks along the way. It'll literally look at our thumbnails and our keywords and all of that, and it will give us suggestions on how to change it in order to make it more useful to you. So even the free version does a lot of that, which is really fantastic. And we could go out and pay for it today, but we thought it would be a lot more fun to say, let's earn the upgrade. And that's where we're coming in with the 50 videos. We've now earned our upgrade.
Totally agree. And on a subscriber standpoint, if you're watching this and you've come this far, obviously you're interested in our journey at some point. So we'd be blessed if you would also click the subscribe button. Can we do one of those? Is there a button here?
Yeah, let's put one. We'll put one down. Let's make it happen. So it just happened. I'm certain.
Click the subscribe bell. Then also there's like a like. We want you to like this video as well. And by the way, after you subscribe, apparently there's a bell that pops up. Click the bell as well. Click the bell as well.
Because then you can like watch all of the new videos that my dad makes with Kirk.
And with that, I think there's no more for me to say. We will say thank you for being here. Thank you for being you. Thank you for genuinely thank you for paying attention to our journey. We're super excited to be a part of it and also to look back on it and see where we've come and where we're going. Big things are happening in the future for all of us. And that's it. I appreciate your time. Check out our videos and we'll see you next month on our journey.
Love it. Thanks, everyone. We'll see you soon.